Hello, hello, dears, and welcome to Mars Musings of this week. I'm jumping on here rather late because I've just landed back from France and I had this amazing trip in Paris for a couple of days that really took me out of this bubble, re energized me, got me back into the flow, and also inspired by just this incredible event I went to. It's called Kinnernet, and it's an invite only 200 people from the tech world to artists, creative, entrepreneurs, and it was just absolutely amazing to be in this surrounding of people. It was an unconference-conference-festival kind of thing where everyone contributed. So there was a board and everyone brought their ideas, everyone taught a session. It was open to contributions of all sorts. There was a lot of AI, of course. There was a lot of tech people, so founders from the guy who invented Alexa, the Amazon Alexa machine, to Nouriel Roubini, like an economist that I actually read in 2006-7 during the crises. He's written another book called 10 Megathreats. I'm going to talk about it a bit later. People who've written books who gave events, people who talked about the future of community. We had a beautiful breath session and ice bath. We talked about sex. It was just a whole array of things. And it was so incredible because this festival is all about being yourself. Super nerds, VCs, geeks, everyone inventing things, coming together. And I just really felt like I could really be me. My partner shared a men's circle. I shared a money game. VCs came, founders, artists. So it was a whole array of different people, which also, of course, brought such a big learning. And I just loved everything that we could reap, ripe, share of ideas, and just cross-pollinate together in such a way, such an open and friendly way. I just met such incredible minds, and I got to have a beautiful session with Nouriel. We had such a nice chat, really, about the crises that I traded in 2007 to 11, his insights on that, tail events, his book that he wrote end of last year that by The Economist was voted one of the top books to read on 10 Megathreats. And he really just spoke about the fact that wealth is nothing. It's about inner wealth. It's about how, when we were on our deathbed, how loved we were and how much we loved. He talks about the mega threats of how we can really take care of the world, and inspiration that he said the top one was climate change, to really look out for that, and each doing our part. There were some incredible tech founders from Monday to, I mentioned Alexa, to some just incredible people who put things into the world. And I just felt really, really inspired by this. I'm coming back full. I'm coming back motivated with my partner. We also had a beautiful weekend that we could share this again in our own bubble as a couple. And then, of course, seeing my son, which is always a pleasure. But I would really say just inspired for my work, inspired for what I want to offer, and also just the energy of everyone who's been there, the persistence, the belief in their ideas. You know, they're creating things that at the cutting edge, AI beyond what we could imagine, and also putting protocols in place of how we can really take care of that. So there is an evolution coming. There is so much happening. And Nouriel is a bit of a pessimist, so I would say it was very interesting because his ideas was, I'm not having kids, and all of us and our children who are going to live at least 100 years are going to be mixed with AI. But a lot of integration. I'm still settling with everything. I definitely would say that it was mind-opening, inspiring, to just see what people are creating, and to also see the direction of our future and what we can create, what we must look out for, and what we're responsible for as well. So a lot of inner work, meditation, outer work, you know, a lot of inventions all mixed together in this melting pot, which is just absolutely incredible. So I'm so thankful to Stefan and Louise who invited me there, and for just being able to be part of this community for a couple of days, to get inspired, to get connected, and also to just kind of break free. And I felt like some layers were lifted off me, that I could be my geeky self and be who I am. And wonderful conversations with Stephen. I'm going to share about him more as well, who's doing amazing work with just breath and ice. So I did my first proper ice bath, 2 minutes, where I really worked on the fears I have, where I really worked on, okay, if I can move through this, what else can I move through? You know, what is holding us back, which is just in our mind. So, I mean, I have a lot more that's probably brewing, coming to share, that needs some gestation time. But I would just say that just leaving also this box into a new inspiring environment, which I'm very used to, of meditation and stuff, but on the other spectrum of like more creatives, entrepreneurs, VCs, founders, just feels really energizing. So I hope you're getting some of this energy. I hope it inspires you a little bit. I do know there's doom and gloom mixed with all of that, but I do believe we're living in such a polarity, such a dualistic time at the moment, that it is our responsibility to make changes, as well as, of course, embracing what is happening in the world. So if there's anything that's inspired you recently, I would love to hear about it. Also, any inventions, anything else that's out there. I'm going to have some wonderful conversations with people who got inspired from the money game, you know, of how we can bring this change into the world using technology as our fuel, I would say, as aiding us to really bring this to the masses, to really bring our communication out there, to really touch people's lives and to make that shift worldwide. So hope this inspires you in some way as much as it has inspired me this weekend. And I just look forward to sharing more with you and just wishing you a beautiful week. I hope you had a wonderful solstice. We're at the height of the summer now, so it's all about festival season, connection time, as I look at the cyclical way of living, going out there into the world, meeting people, new experiences. And so please share with me also what you're going through so we can keep inspiring each other and walking this path together.